watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping our list for you tonight, an Englewood woman now faces 18 charges related to alleged sexual encounters with minors, all of whom were students at McMinn Central High School. 9 victims have come forward, but authorities believe there could be more and are urging others to do so. The McMinn County Sheriff's Office held a presser earlier today detailing the startling investigation. We're told Melissa Blair is being charged with 23 counts after a grand jury indicted her this afternoon. Authorities in McMinn County say they began their investigation in December of last year after receiving a tip from the Department of Children's Services.
It appears that Ms. Blair was communicating with these juveniles on social media, arranging meetings with them, and then trading items for sexual encounters with the juveniles. This type of case is difficult and shocking even to seasoned detectives.
Blair is being charged with 18 counts of aggravated statutory rape, 4 human trafficking by patronizing prostitution, and 1 charge of solicitation of a minor. Police say they have identified 9 victims, 7 of those still under 18, while 2 are now adults. Her bail has been set at $100,000. Of course, stick with us over the air and online as this investigation unfolds. Next on the Big 7, a new bill would allow retired teachers to work as substitutes for a longer amount of time without losing their benefits. Finding teachers, substitutes, bus drivers has been an issue for the past several years, and some say it's due to the pandemic and changes to the classroom setting. Tennessee Senator Ken Yeager, though, hoping to change all this. He filed a bill to help school districts across the state better address these ongoing staffing challenges. Now, this bill would allow teachers to proxy retire at 30 years and then draw their retirement benefits while continuing to work for a full rate of pay. Right now, substitute teachers are only limited to work 120 days a year at a full rate of pay before their benefits are cut. Paula Hancock, president of the Knox County Education Association, says this new bill will relieve stress for the school system in a time they need it most.
Our National Education Association president, Becky Pringle, reported that severe burnout has led more than 55% of teachers and support staff to say they are considering leaving the profession.
The goal is to give students a more consistent learning experience and remove barriers for retired teachers who want to substitute. This bill is still in the committee stage and has a ways to go before it can become law. Well, to our next Big 7 story tonight, both the elevators at Summit Towers near downtown Knoxville were out again this morning. 2 residents who live on the 12th floor say this caused them to have to cancel their morning doctor's appointments. John Rohr also did not know if he'd be able to go grocery shopping or take out his trash for that matter. He says he's scared the elevators will go out, though, in a true time of need.
I mean, when it breaks down, we're thinking about what if somebody up here is really sick and need the paramedics? That'd be hard on them trying to get up here to get the person.
Officials with Millennia Housing Management in charge of Summit Towers say repair crews are waiting on a door board that they need in order to fix the second elevator. They expect that to arrive tomorrow. You can read Millennia Housing Management's full statement online at WATE.com. Next here in the Big 7, a local teen killed in a traffic crash is being honored with legislation that's also aimed at keeping roads safe. The Hannah Eimers Memorial Tennessee Roadside Safety Hardware Act specifies requirements for testing crash cushions. It also includes guardrail in terminals on public highways and roads maintained by TDOT. 17-year-old Hannah Eimers was killed in November of 2016 in a crash involving an X-Lite guardrail in terminal. Knoxville Senator Becky Massey says they learned after the crash that the company that made those guardrails had done safety testing, but they had not done any independent safety testing.
We want to have the safest standards here in Tennessee, and we want to be able to know that the products that we are purchasing with our funds, that it's going to be reliable. I mean, you know, there's never anything that's 100% perfect. But if the testing has been done, the safety standards has been done, and that there is some, accountability if a company doesn't do the correct testing.
Now, the bill is scheduled to be discussed in the Senate Transportation and Safety Committee later this month. Next here in the Big 7, the American Civil Liberties Union is now calling for more transparency in the search for a new chief of police. As you know, Chief Eve Thomas will be retiring this May from Knoxville Police. Mayor Cannon will be charged with appointing a new chief of police, and the ACLU wants to make sure the public helps make that decision. In a letter to the mayor, the ACLU expresses concerns over law enforcement abuse in Knoxville, as well as a culture of racism and sexism at KPD. They say the retirement of Chief Eve Thomas gives the city an opportunity to transform KPD culture. The organization says they want to see several things: diverse candidates who have supported community-based solutions to public safety. They want community members to be a part of the process to select finalists. And finally, they want the finalists to be interviewed publicly so the community can ask questions. Now, in response, Mayor Kincannon's office released a statement that said, in part, Mayor Kincannon appreciates all input concerning the hiring of Knoxville's next police chief. Well, next here in the Big 7, more pills designed to help fight COVID-19 have arrived here in Tennessee. We're talking about the Pfizer and Merck pills that have been available in small amounts at participating Walmart locations. As supply increases, they are also starting to become available at other pharmacies across the state. The Pfizer and Merck pills are meant to treat mild to moderate cases of COVID for those who are at high risk. And rounding out the Big 7 for us tonight, a Tennessee state senator is defending his bill about charter schools as it's getting blasted by opponents. Right now, Tennessee law generally requires applicants to apply to a local school board when trying to open a new public charter school. If the board denies the application, the sponsor may appeal to the Tennessee Public Charter School Commission. But a new bill would give that decision to the State Charter Commission. It also gives charter schools the ability to appeal or directly apply to the State Charter Commission. Opponents say it cuts into local districts having control over what happens in their communities, and that not every district wants these charter schools.
They perform no better than our traditional public schools, and they get to cherry pick students. So we should be talking about the fact that we are spending millions and millions of dollars opening unproven schools, and in many cases disproven. And it's going to cost taxpayers a fortune.
The House version of the bill is scheduled to be discussed in the Education Instruction Committee, and of course we're going to keep you updated on those results.